They call me Squirrel.
What's going on over here on Hey Look Squirrel Down Under? It is your boy, the Squirrel, and today we're doing a beginner's guide to Australian football, AFL Explained. I've done one video on the AFL before over on my main channel over a year ago, back when I was doing like myself in black and white. It was kind of weird. I'll try to remember to share that somewhere, description, community tab, something. And but I want to learn about it. I want to get into it. I want to get into the rugby. I want to get into league. So let's start out tonight by doing this, the beginner's guide. Let's learn the rules. I'm sure I'm going to know some of these because I did get some of these explained after I did that last video. But it's time to learn, and it's time to start, doing some AFL. Here we go.
It's unlike any other game in the world.
Buddy Franklin onto the scene. Franklin, this is Buddy Franklin!
Otherwise known as Aussie rules, AFL or footy, Australian football is chock-a-block full of non-stop action.
I already like the fact that I see a women's league here. That's nice. I've always believed that men and women should all be able to play the same sports. If you want to separate and have a women's league and a men's league, that's fine. But there's no American Football League for American rules football for women. And same thing with like hockey, baseball, all that stuff, so that's good. That's a bonus right off the bat. We do have a WNBA, women's NBA. Nobody watches it, but whatever.
Athleticism, hard hits, and heart-stopping moments.
Seed from the boundary needs to be inch perfect.
This is Australia's game.
Nice.
Not even kidding. The professional men's league, the AFL, is the most attended domestic sports league in the world per capita. It's made up of...
I wonder which team would be mine. Let's see. No, I can't. There's no squirrel team. Apparently, I just found out recently. I got to look into this. There's no squirrels in Australia.
18 teams across the country.
The AFLW is the women's competition, formed in 2017 and growing rapidly ever since.
Good.
Righto, let's talk some basics. On game day, two teams play each other on a field shaped like an oval. A starting lineup consists of defenders, midfielders, and forwards.
You gotta be fit to...
18 people on the field at once? 16 for the women? That's a lot of players at once. I guess. But they're spread out. Like in our rules football, they're all in one line, and I think there's only 12.
Play this sport. Players can move anywhere on the ground and perform any role during the game. Games are split into 4 quarters, with time added for stoppages in play. And the game starts with players from both teams.
Boom. We're just going to slam the ball. Y'all can run in and murder each other to get the ball. There's no coin toss. There's none of this scrumming for the ball. I'm just going to slam it on the ground. You get it, you get it.
Teams fighting for possession of the ball.
Like
We are away, and Grundy out the back is able to get it to Pendlebury.
The aim is to move the ball down the field and score. This is done in one of 3 ways. You can't throw the ball, but you can use your fist to punch the ball out of your hands. That's a handball. You can run with the ball, but don't forget to bounce it every 15 metres.
Penny! Oh, he's in a good spot. Penny with a bounce.
I bounce any ball shaped like that, it's going to go flying off to the side. And I ain't got time to be worrying about the ball go flying off to the side when I got 10 guys behind me who want to murder me. Punch me in the nuts. What the hell?
Here's the
How do you
moment.
bounce that
Penny
thing?
with
Look
a
at
second
this.
bounce.
And finally, you can kick the ball. No. Yeah, that's better.
Trelaw kicks it beautifully. Look at that ball.
Players try to catch the ball after it's been kicked at least 15 metres.
It's a cool
This
ball.
is called a mark. Fun fact, you can use your opponent as a stepladder and take what's called a specky.
It's a specky. Let's look at this guy hanging out in the air doing a specky. First of all, the ball's pretty cool. It's not as pointy on the ends as American rules football. That's why I was saying if you spike it, but I realize now it's much more smooth and longer like a blimp. I do remember from the other video that I kept seeing people do this, and I was like, what the hell? People just run up your fucking back, and that's legal? And then people were commenting, and they're like, yeah, that's legal.
Wait, that's legal? After a mark, you can choose to play on, or you can stop and take an unobstructed kick.
To score, the idea is to kick the ball between the two large upright posts.
There's the target, and that's right on line.
That's a goal.
All right.
That's 6 points.
By the way, you can also kick goals like this, or even this. No way!
Still with Martin. Can he kick a fourth? Oh,
Kind of hooked back.
Kick the post, or put it between the big posts and the outer lower post. How did he miss that? That's worth 1 point. We call that a behind. After a goal is scored, the ball goes back to the centre square and the action starts again.
Surely not another one. Handball to Oliver. Streaming through. Bang,
That was quick.
bang, bang, bang.
So, how do you get the ball back from your opponents? You can spoil, bump, smother, and tackle. Is it true they don't wear pads?
Yeah, I mean, I was getting to the obvious point. I knew eventually it would come up. You know, we have American rules football over here. You know, there's helmets, there's pads, there's pads on the legs, there's pads everywhere except for on the arms, I think. And I'm noticing these fine folks, these men and women, are just smashing their bodies against their bodies. I don't know what percussion protocol's like over there, but over here they're so protective of not percussion, sorry, concussion. So protective of everybody because of concussions nowadays. It's like the helmets are new and improved and all that. So yeah, it's interesting that this is just full blown smash mouth. Again, I like it.
and bang!
Once tackled, your opponent must correctly dispose of the ball. Yeah, nah, not like that. If they don't and have had prior opportunity to do so,
On the footy.
this is called holding the ball and you get a free kick. When the final siren sounds, the team with the most points wins. Come on!
What an upset.
A final scoreline can look confusing, but it's actually pretty simple. Start with the goals, these are worth 6, remember? Add your behinds, and that's your total score.
Before we go, let's take a quick look at how the professional seasons work.
In the women's competition, the top teams play off in a knockout final series, culminating in a grand final played at the highest ranking team's home ground.
In the men's league, teams fight it out for 22 home and away games. And after that, the top 8 teams make the finals. One by one, teams get knocked out until 2 remain, ready to face off in the grand final. It's the decider for the biggest prize in footy, the Premiership Cup.
I'm amazed at how many of these guys have full sets of teeth. Just want to point that out.
Played at the MCG in front of, hold up, this can't be right, 100,000 fans.
Wow.
You beauty.
What a game of footy!
Oh, yeah, that
And
roar.
that's
That's
pretty much
awesome.
it, your quick guide to Aussie rules football. So, this is us. What do you reckon? Because personally, we think it's the best live game going round.
It might be.
Don't take our word for it. Grab your scarf and come see for yourself. You're gonna love it.
That might be the best live game going. I'm not sure, but boy, that gets you. I can't wait to start doing some reactions to Aussie rules, football, Aussie football, Australian rules football, AFL. I think I covered it in every way I could have. Hopefully, that's all acceptable. Anyways, that was pretty interesting. Like I said, I love the fact that there's the women's team as well. I think that's pretty damn cool. Wow, what a rambunctious crowd. I mean, it's just, you can feel the energy. Just feel it. That's awesome. Looking forward to it. I really am. I think I got it down now. I understand the difference. The goals and the behinds. And yeah, it's kind of cool. It was cool. It was like 10-7 at the end, 10-7, 67. And then as soon as she was like, you know, the goals, I was like, I got this, 60 plus 7. Yeah, I got this. What's up? I don't know what I'm doing. I just feel so much better that I feel better. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I will catch you guys soon. Be good, all right? Take care of yourselves over there in Australia. And I'll be back with you shortly. Be good, guys. Squirrel out.